Hey Vikings Nation. SKOL clan. What's good? Imagine this, we're up 7-0 5 minutes in. McCarthy slinging bombs like he's been starting for years, and US Bank Stadium is absolutely electric. But hold up, because turnovers and penalties turned this dream start into a nightmare faster than you can say, false start. We're diving deep into this gut-wrenching 27-19 loss to the Ravens, breaking it down play by play, stat by stat, heartbreak by heartbreak. If you're a die-hard purple bleeding fan, buckle up, this one's gonna sting. But we're in it together. McCarthy was riding that high from last week's upset in Detroit, and man, that opening drive? Chef's kiss. He hits Jalen Naylor for a massive 62-yard gain that had the whole stadium on their feet. Aaron Jones punches it in easy, 7-0 Vikings, and we're thinking playoff vibes are back. Baby. But tell me, Vikings news fans, did you feel that momentum shift coming? Drop in the comments if that early lead had you believing we were unstoppable. From there, though, oof, 3 turnovers, 13 penalties, 8 false starts alone. McCarthy finishes 20 of 42 for 248 yards, 1 TD, 2 picks, and a brutal 54.5 passer rating. He scrambled for 48 yards on the ground, showing flashes of that dual-threat magic, but those interceptions? Killers. Vikings news alert. This drops us to 4-5, and next week's division clash with the Bears just became do or die for our slim playoff dreams. Vikings Nation. Let's talk that opening spark. Defense forces a 3-and-out on Baltimore's first possession, Brian Flores dialing up the pressure early. Then McCarthy, in his 4th career start, connects with Justin Jefferson on 3rd down for a fresh set of chains. Next play, he drops a perfect deep ball to Naylor, who jukes and spins for 62 yards. Crowd goes wild. Jones caps it with a stroll into the end zone. 7-0, and we're thinking, is this the McCarthy era we've been waiting for? But hold on, SKOL fam. Did that high make the fall hurt even more? Because the next 4 drives? Punt, field goal, interception, punt. We're clinging to a 10-9 halftime lead, but you could feel the penalties creeping in like a bad omen. 8 false starts, 9 on offense total. Brian O'Neill with 3 of his own. Vikings news heads up. Those self-inflicted wounds kill drives before they even started. McCarthy's poise was there in flashes, running for those 48 yards, but the picks on deep shots to Jefferson? Heartbreak City. Jefferson, our superstar, targeted 12 times but only hauls in 4 for 37 yards. Some off-target throws, sure, but others were catchable. Tell me in the comments, purple people, is this just a blip for JJ? Or do we need to clean up the chemistry with our rookie QB? SKOL clan. That first interception, ugh. McCarthy trying to go deep to Jefferson again, but it's picked off, and just like that, the Ravens are in business. Baltimore's offense wasn't lighting the world on fire. Derrick Henry grinds for 75 yards. Lamar Jackson throws for 176. But they cash in on our mistakes. For field goals, keep it close, but we're punting away possessions like it's going out of style. Then the fumble, Miles Price coughs it up after we claw to 12-10 Ravens. Short field for Baltimore, and boom, Justice Hill punches in a 1-yarder. 19-10, and the defense is bending but not breaking. Until it does. Vikings news flash. Holding them to mostly field goals was admirable, but those turnovers on downs 3 times? That's the dagger. What do you think, Vikings faithful? Was the O-line the real villain here with all those false starts? O'Neill taking 3? That's uncharacteristic for our vet. Comment below if you blame the noise at US Bank or if it's just execution. We're all in this pain together. Vikings news update. Halftime, we're up 10-9. Feeling hopeful. But 3rd quarter hits, and Baltimore grabs the lead early on another field goal. Never trailed after that. McCarthy's 2nd pick comes on another deep heave to Jefferson. Both interceptions targeting our star. JJ draws 1 PI call downfield, but outside that, quiet day for the usually unstoppable. Offense racks up 13 penalties total. That's a season high, folks. 9 on the O, and those false starts kill rhythm faster than anything. McCarthy scrambles, buys time, runs for chunks, but can't overcome the chaos. Vikings Nation, Hit that like if these penalties are driving you insane. We gotta clean this up. Defense deserves props, though. Flores' crew limits the Ravens' big plays mostly. Mark Andrews snags a TD early fourth to make it 27-13. But otherwise, field goals. Henry held under 100, Lamar under 200 passing. If not for our gifts, this is a winnable game. Thoughts on the D's effort? Purple people. That late comeback attempt had me on the edge. Down 27-13, McCarthy converts fourth downs to Naylor twice. And suddenly it's 27-19 with time ticking. We get the ball back under 2 minutes, chance to tie. Heart pounding, SKOL chants echoing. This is Vikings football. McCarthy evades pressure, runs around forever on fourth down. And the pass to Aaron Jones sails incomplete. Sealed. Just like that, the dream dies. Naylor ends up as the bright spot with that early bomb and the late TD grab. Vikings news. He might be emerging as WR2. But Jefferson, for catches, 37 yards on 12 targets. McCarthy's accuracy dipped, but some drops too. Comment your take. Rookie QB growing pains or WRs need to step up. We're building something here, but losses like this test the faith. Vikings Nation. Let's rewind to that fumble. Price loses it right after Ravens go up 12-10. Gift-wrapped short field, Hill scores easy. From there, inconsistency reigns. 3 turnovers, 3 failed fourth downs. That's 6 extra possessions handed away. Penalties everywhere, offense flagged 9 times. O-line jumping early, killing drives in the backfield before they start. McCarthy's stat line, 248 passing, 48 rushing, but 54.5 rating tells the story. Vikings news alert. This can't happen against division foes. What killed us more, SKOL fam, the picks or the penalties? Vote in the comments. 8 false starts? That's coaching, execution, crowd noise, all of it. We gotta fix this fast. SKOL Clan. Defense played their hearts out. Held Baltimore to 4 field goals outside the 2 TDs. Henry 75 yards, contained. Lamar 176 passing managed. Andrews' score hurts, but overall, bend don't break until our offense forced it. Flores scheming up pressure, forcing 3-and-outs early. That opening stop set the tone, but turnovers gave them life. Vikings news. If we protect the ball, D wins us this game. Props to the front 7. Tell me, Purple Bleeders, is Flores the unsung hero this season? Like if you agree, we need more of that fire. Vikings news. McCarthy's highs and lows. That 62-yarder to Naylor? Beautiful. The scrambles? Electric. 48 rush yards kept drives alive. But 2 picks, both to Jefferson's side, growing pains for the rookie. Late TD to Naylor shows the potential. Fourth down conversions in crunch time. Clutch. But the final incompletion seals it. Vikings Nation, are you still all in on JJ? Comment yes or no. This kid's got the tools. Just needs cleaner pockets and fewer mistakes. Excited for the growth. Purple people. Jefferson's rough day. 12 targets, 4-37. Un-Jefferson-like. Some throws sailed, others tipped or dropped. Both picks on his routes. But he drew that PI, still commands respect. Typically Mr. Consistent. This is rare. Vikings news. Blip or concern? McCarthy-Jefferson connection needs reps. They'll bounce back. What do you think caused it, fam? QB accuracy or coverage? Debate below. Vikings Nation. O-line woes. Brian O'Neill, 3 false starts. Vet leader but crowd got in his head. 8 total false starts. Unacceptable. Killed momentum every time. 9 offensive penalties overall. Protection broke down late. McCarthy running for his life. Vikings news. This unit must gel now. Fix this and we're dangerous. Thoughts on the big uglies? SKOL Clan. Ravens break through. Field goals keep it close. But Henry's grind and Lamar's scrambles wear us down. Andrews' TD extends lead, tight end mismatch. Hill's short TD off the fumble? Killer. Defense tired from short fields. Vikings news. Held admirably overall. Credit where due, Baltimore capitalized. Respect. Vikings news. Comeback falls short. Fourth down magic to Naylor twice, 27-19. Under 2 minutes, ball back. McCarthy evades, but Jones' pass incomplete. So close. Naylor heroics late. Vikings nation. Did your heart stop? That sequence had playoff intensity. Love the fight. Purple people. Dropping to 4-5. Playoff hopes slim, but Bears' next division game at home. Must win to stay alive. 6-3 Chicago coming in hot. Vikings news. Clean up turnovers. Penalties, we beat anybody. SKOL faith. Who you got next week? Predict the score. Vikings nation. Wrap this heartbreak. Bad day, 3 turnovers, 13 penalties. Bright spots. Naylor, McCarthy legs, D effort. Lessons learned. Bears loom, revenge tour starts now. Vikings news. Subscribe for updates. What's your biggest takeaway? Comment. SKOL Clan. Hit that like if you're still bleeding purple. Smash subscribe. Turn on notifications for every Vikings news drop. Share with your SKOL bros. Let's grow this family. Drop your thoughts on McCarthy, Jefferson, the penalties, everything. Next week we bounce back against Chicago. SKOL Vikings. Until next time, stay passionate.